Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Crash Bandicoot Free Warp for the PlayStation. And in this episode, we're going to be finishing off the second warp room by mainly collecting crystals and gems. Yeah, no time relics in this one, I'm afraid. So let's just go on to Hang 'em High with a gold gem. So in this area, of course, it's set in a completely different time zone, I guess. Because with all the other ones, we've had medieval, underwater, dinosaur land and everything. This time it's set in, like, the Arabian Nights or something, I guess, I don't know. Similar to a place like Aladdin or Sonic and the Secret Rings or something, I don't know. But still. This is where we're going to be introduced with a new thing, though. Well, really this was used in Crash Bandicoot 2, where we can climb on things. And at least in this one, climbing is very fast, because if you played Crash Bandicoot The Wrath of Cortex for the PS2 or Xbox, it's a bit slow in that one, the way he climbs, and it takes forever to get to the other end, which is why I'm alright with Crash Bandicoot 2 and Crash Bandicoot 3's speed for like climbing those things, as they seem to do it quite quick. Blimey, I've just realised I've got 29 lives. That's different. It's just one good thing with, like, the Crash games and all that. When you get lives and you save, they don't reset. This is no, you know, Mario 64 or anything. So you can collect as much as you like, or even if you find a bunch of 1-ups, it's worth getting them. Because if you die, or, you know, you reset the game, they're not going to reset to nothing. That's why I didn't really collect a lot of 1-ups in games like Super Mario Galaxy. Because, yeah, I collected, like, what? Somehow I managed to collect, like, 60 lives or something. I don't know, I just loved the game a lot as a kid. And with that, I reset it, and it went back to 3 or 5, and I was like, oh, great. I was kind of confused, actually, considering it was a game made in 2007, and it still had the same thing, like Mario 64. And that game was made in 1996, I believe? But still. Also, I like how the music changes in these areas. Like, in the bonus rounds and stuff, what the hell happened there? I was supposed to bounce in the box. But with the bonus rounds, it's basically, you know, just the warp room music, but in a different style, so that it suits it more. At least that's what I find, anyway. And I like what they do here in that. Especially with the later ones and all that. But I'm not really going to go over those because I don't like to give away spoilers. This one is one that you've got to try not to screw up. If you hit the TNT, you'll be able to hit the switch, whereas if you don't, you're probably going to have to kill yourself and then try again, I'm guessing. But if you fail, you know, you can just kill yourself and then go back on it. Because you can go on it as many times, just as long as you don't clear the level, you know. And blimey, I got 3 lives in that bit. That was different. But still. Plus, good God. I don't know if I'll be able to show you it now, but getting and, you know, collecting 3 Aku Aku masks and climbing on these things, good God. Crash climbs like really fast. It's ideal for getting the time relics, but I'll go over that a bit when I go to the sections where I speed it up and everything. And speaking of time relics, you know last time where I said I would show off how to do it in the second warp room and also the secret area, because by then I would have collected enough relics to do the second one. The second one on that is pretty much this level, and it's a form of backtracking and stuff, but again, I'll get onto that a bit later. This is all the LP is going to be, basically, just, oh, I'll get back to that later. There's this thing I want to talk about, but I'll get back to that later because I don't want to give away spoilers. So is all it seems to be at the moment. It's weird. Ah, great. We got the gem, because we collected 96. And by the way, to save you guys a lot of grief, if you're unsure of how many boxes you have, just press triangle button or whatever button on your controllers programs to triangle if you're playing this on an emulator or something like me, and you can basically see how much boxes you have left. Okay, so that went pretty cool. There was no deaths or anything, but you may see there that there's a yellow gem. We will get that, but that requires going into the secret room and everything, but do I even need to say it? I'll go on about that later. But still. But now we're going to come across a new gameplay mechanic with Hog Ride, and honestly, this is probably one of the biggest memories I have from this game, as I really love these levels. Some people hate them, but I for one adore them. Okay, so Hog Ride, basically, it's like similar to Mario Kart, I guess, except without the question mark blocks and everything. Basically, you're on this motorbike and then you hold down X to move forward, and the objective is to get first. The good side to this is you don't lose lives, because if you fall down a pit or something, it just brings you back up, you know, from where you were or anything, so it doesn't like make you restart the level or anything. But that sometimes can be annoying when you're trying to get the boxes, because sometimes if I miss a box, I just want to kill myself so I can go back, but still. It's a shame also because I missed the box, great. Well, we're going to have to come back to this level, because that guy just got in my way. That's great. So is it even worth me getting the other boxes, because they're just going to get in my way half the time. I'll come back to the gem another time. Yeah, for some reason I don't get that bit. Like, if you just skim it, it counts as hitting it for some reason. And then you can basically, you know, just dodge past most of the things. Am I seriously going to come home with nothing? Ah, great. So I'm going to have to do that again, am I? Wonderful. By the way, if you hold down like the X button and tap it just before you take off, you can do this wheelie, and it's ideal for trying to get first, as you can just do a sudden boost, like in Mario Kart. Like I was saying, it's like Mario Kart, but without the carts, and you're on the bikes. Basically Mario Kart Wii. Yeah, that's it. Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped is like a glimpse of what Mario Kart would become in 2008 with Mario Kart Wii. But without the motion controls, so that's better. As yeah, with Mario Kart Wii, I will agree it's a good game, and like, yes, it's not bad or anything, but sometimes I do find it extremely overrated. Like, I'm not really that much of a fan of the motion controls and stuff. Yeah, I agree, it's for the Wii. It was like 2 years ahead of the Wii's lifetime, because, you know, it was 2008, and the Wii was released in 2006 and all. But for some reason, I fell down. It just wasn't my cup of tea, though, or anything. I liked it as a kid, but playing it now? Not so much. At least we got the gem. But I'm gonna have to do this level again, great. It's a shame, in my practice file I did it with first try. But in recording, it's the opposite. But no, on the bright side, I don't really have to worry about getting all the boxes. All I have to worry about now is just getting first place. But with Mario Kart Wii, I'm not the biggest fan of it. If you like it, then fair enough, it's your opinion. This may be the internet, but not while I'm recording. So don't worry, if you like it, that's fine. I just not really too fond of it myself. My favourite Mario Kart game for me, really, is just Mario Kart 64, I guess. Still. But back to Crash 3. I got far too carried away with that. Getting the crystal in this is pretty simple, I guess, if you're not going for the boxes or something, and if you know what to do. It's basically just get first place. And what a lot of people don't seem to realise, oh, it's not that bit, is when you go to these boost sections, if you just hold down X, you'll keep going. But if you want to slow down, all I can suggest really is let go of X. That's the way I did it, and it seemed to do it. But there's the crystal. Okay, I'm going to go over that properly that time. If you just, like, you know, let go of X, you can go back, so you don't have to do a wheelie all the way to the end. You can just do it for a little while, and then stop. Because it becomes annoying in the later ones, because there's tight turns. Just let go of X, you know, and slow down. Then you can do tight turns, you know? A lot of people don't seem to realise that, but still. Anyway, time for Tomb Time. Oh god, what's this?
Good day, mates. Dingoδιle's the name, and Uka Uka and Cortex gave me orders to bring the crystals to them during the Ice Ages. So give me the goods and shove off, or I'll roast yous.
God, I love how, you know, in Crash 3, some of the enemies that appear in those cutscenes, they make themselves look threatening, which is fine, because as a kid or something, you get likely to be a bit scared or feel prepared to fight them and stuff. I don't know, I just find that amusing myself. I find it quite a nice way to get me to know their personalities and stuff. Also, for some reason, I don't know if any of you have noticed this, if you've played Crash 3, that is, but With Dingodile, he's, whoops, I think I almost fell there. His character model looks very different. Like in the cutscenes, his face looks completely different to what he actually looks like. I don't know, maybe that was the beta version of him and they just decided to change it at the end. But still. Anyway, let's just go on to the bonus round. The thing that you gotta know here is if you're doing this first time, if you're thinking of getting through the level with the crystal and the gem, you can't really, because you need to get this secret gem and that, which I'll go on about later. I might as well call this episode I'll talk about that later or something, because this seems to be a catchphrase. Because honestly, even if I just collect all of the boxes in here, and it may look like it, there are still loads that I'm missing. And you need to get one of the coloured gems in order to do that. So don't go thinking, you know, you can just do this and get the crystal and gem at the same time. There's a bit of backtracking in this one, for those of you who don't know. Also with those TNTs, I noticed this in my practice file, and I never noticed this as a kid for some reason. But with the TNTs, like in these 2D sections and stuff, or just anywhere in Crash really, if you just run away from them while they're detonating, if you run away far enough, they'll just detonate themselves, so you don't even have to worry about the countdown. This is what I found anyway. You may be thinking, hang on, if I don't need to collect the boxes, why am I collecting them anyway? Lives. That's it, pretty much. Yeah, I just like collecting the boxes mainly for the lives and stuff. I mean, I may have 38, but that isn't enough to me. So I just like, I don't know, I find it satisfying getting the boxes, getting loads of lives and stuff. It's also nice to see that this bit here is similar to like in Crash Bandicoot 2, where if you jump on the polar bear. Unfortunately though, there is no way where if you jump on the polar bear you get given all these extra lives, as that doesn't happen in Crash 3. Yes, I like how in this, when he pulls the lever, he sends those bricks to fall down. You can take control of it yourself if you just keep doing that. See? This is a bit of a weird pose to do it, but okay. I used to get really amused by this, I don't know why, I was a bit of a weird kid, I guess. But still, I just enjoyed this game lots, and that's why I'm LPing it today. A game from my childhood that I know a lot about. But I'm really not the master at this game, as I was never able to get the platinum relics. And actually in my childhood with this game, it was mainly just getting the crystals, as I really didn't get all the gems and time relics until my teenage years. It was pretty difficult, but still. This is what I mean though by we need a coloured gem, which you can see we need the purple gem, which is much later in the game. So we can't really do much about that for now, so we'll get back to that a bit later I guess. And I just mistimed my jump there. Wasted my Aku, brilliant. I think they expect you to use power to get over there, like the... Not gonna spoil what it is, but it's the power that you get after beating the first warp from, you know, the second one basically. But if you just walk across there, you can basically break the game and make it easy for yourself. I also approve of some of the music in these areas, very atmospheric. I guess it's similar with like the likes of Rayman 2, I guess. You know, some of the music, it's not really catchy or something, not really something you can bop your head to, I guess. At least that's what I find. But it suits the levels. Like Rayman 2, you know. Rayman 2 and all the other versions, like the PS1 version, Dreamcast, Game Boy, PS2, 3DS, and all that. I'm not going to name all of them because there's far too many remakes of the game. But they all seem to be epic side of the music, whereas the original N64 version is mainly just atmospheric, or something so that it suits it, I guess. So these boxes, God, some of the things are hard to get. Plus, I just want to kill this guy because he's annoying me. I also get the feeling on that guy there's always a weird collision detection, because even though it looks like you're not going to touch the fire, for some reason you do sometimes. I don't know how that works, but still. God, I thought I was like going to fall down then, that would have been very bad. But if I just go up here, you can see that even though I've got all the boxes, I've only got 76. It's 95 in total. So for now all we can do is get the crystal, I'm afraid, for this one. It's a shame we didn't come out of a gem, but never mind. But now with that done, I guess we can go on to Coco again. Great. Well, gotta give Crash some credit, he's been in like 4 of them, so it's about time Coco got the limelight as well. So this one is pretty much the same as before really, except this time it's set in midnight. With our Tiger Pura. Yeah, I got that right that time. Last time I didn't really figure out what the thing's name was, as I'm not really that knowledgeable about the cast of Crash Bandicoot or anything. Because I didn't really pay attention to that or anything as a kid, I just played the game and had loads of fun. But still. The thing that's different though is the dragons, or whatever these things are, Chinese dragons I think, they're a bit more hard to dodge. Whereas in the other one they just went straight across, or down. These, yeah, they go straight across at the moment, but later on the other ones tend to just go straight forward, but then down and up, like swoop past and stuff. I don't know, it's just I find it a bit weird. Also on that bit there, you know, where I got like the lives and stuff, there was like 2 of them in the air. If you don't run and jump at the right time in that, you may just hit the things, and I think I just missed one there, that's just great. But you may, you know, not be able to reach the boxes or so, because you're likely to hit the ceiling. I don't know, it's just there's this weird collision detection I find on that particular bit. At least that's what I find anyway. Still. It's also good where, if you see a life box, if you just get it immediately... I missed a crystal! No way! So I collected all the boxes, but I missed a crystal. Well, that's great. Still. But like, if you miss the boxes and stuff, that sometimes can screw you up for getting the gem. But I don't know why I'm going on about that. You should know that already, and I took a hit. Great. Oh, what? I missed it again! Also, I don't know if I've gone on about this, but those barrels that you saw back then, if you dash at them, you can break them. So that helps out a lot. Because, you know, if you just walk towards them or without even dashing at them, you're gonna hurt yourself. But for some reason, if she dashes, she can break them. Don't know how it works, but still. Either way, we got the gem. Let's get out of here. Ah, there we go. Cool, so we got most of the gems. The only one that we haven't quite got is the one in the Egyptian level. But how are we for percentage? 26. Not bad. And do we have time to do Dingodile? Yeah, you know what, why not? Might as well just clear it up on that. I know these episodes are long, but still.
Right, now you've gone and done it. Them crystals are mine. Break out the butter. I'm gonna make toast.
Well, Dingodile, just remember, all toasters toast toast. So even though you're gonna bring out the butter and make toast, that doesn't sound threatening. Still. But this is the Dingodile boss battle, with awesome music. This is probably my favourite soundtrack in the game, I guess. So I just really love this one, especially the uncompressed version. Oh my god, that sounds even better. Because some of the uncompressed versions of Crash Bandicoot's soundtracks are brilliant. But this one, the objective really is just watch out for his laser attacks. Wait for him to act stupid and destroy those crystals, and then pretty much just whack him in the face and then run back out again. Pretty simple. Also in this bit, really what you're supposed to do is run out the way, but for doing the slide spin and that, it makes you go a bit faster as it keeps your momentum and stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing for this boss battle. You can try and jumping over the crystals, but that's very risky, especially given the fact that you haven't got the power up yet, which we're going to get in a minute actually after beating Dingodile. Man, some of these sound effects and stuff in the game are really awesome. But now he's going to go even faster this time, but with the slide and jump it's no biggie really, especially if you just stay close to the corner. See, you had no chance. If you was just walking though, or running even, you're likely to get hit, so you've got to watch out. Not just run all the way, you know, across and stuff. You might have to stop in some places and try to avoid them. But either way, you know, you can just find out yourself. I'd just recommend the slide spin, that's what I do.
You thrashed me, mate. No worries, but you'll soon be up against much worse.
Oh god. Thanks for telling me that, Dingodile. You now make me scared of all the other ones. Also, I like how they make me bounce on him. I swear I just bounced him in earlier. Why can't I not do that? Never mind. That's the boss battle. A bit confusing first time, but you get used to it in a while. And it's my favourite one in the game, to be honest. I love this boss battle. Well, actually, no, it's second favourite. My first favourite is... I'll get onto that a bit later. And there it is again. But anyway... with the awesome music still going, let's just go and collect the power up. And this one is double jump. To jump twice as high, press X button to jump. And then press X button again at the top of the jump. Okay, sweet. So we got the double jump. That's going to be really useful. Especially for getting the time relics. Makes it a hell lot easier. Sweet. Okay, cool. So we pretty much cleared the whole area in... My timer right now says 22 minutes. Probably going to be less than that after editing, but still, if anything, that's good progression. And our percentage now is 27. Not bad. Considering last time it was 19. Things appear to be going well. I didn't have to worry about any time relics at all in this. That's great. But in the next episode of Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped, there we go, I said it right that time, we will be going... You know, I'm going to basically be doing the speed up sections by collecting all the golden time relics, telling you what to do and stuff. And also starting off the secret area here, and moving onwards to this one. Possibly, but we'll see what happens. So take care, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next episode of Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. Oh yeah, and by the way, this is double jump. This is all it does, really.